So yeah, now what you was talking about? I
Oh,
was.
we back live. We apologize to everybody that's gonna tune in. We chased time out the cage last time, but we back with the facts. The debate has come to: should black quarterbacks, if they want to properly develop for the NFL, go to Wisconsin or Ohio State? Test subject all of the Ohio State quarterbacks that have failed in the NFL and Russell Wilson. If you really want to get a true analyzation of this topic, go look at Russell Wilson's development when he was at NC State. And once I brought these facts up, Tom doesn't he don't have to answer. So what do
Tell
you have
tell
to
me tell me this. Tell me this. What okay, you read off all his stats, right? Since his
right?
freshman year, he didn't had a good season. He spent 1 year at Wisconsin. Now
Go,
everybody know that Wisconsin heavy recruits on their line. They got the best, probably the best offensive line in college football. The biggest and probably the best offensive line in college football. So you tell me anybody could stand behind that line, that big ass line, and go off, man. And they protect it. Russell Wilson, he listen. All like I said, all he needed was that toughness from the big team. Man, my grandmother could stay behind Wisconsin line and
come
complete
on,
some
Tom.
fucking passes. Man, come on, man.
Don't yeah.
They they
O State,
they
y'all don't have just as solid of a line along
okay,
with
but I'm
everything else.
I'm just saying, man. Yeah, they do, but Wisconsin line, man, come on, man. Them motherfuckers are almost 7 foot, man. Come on,
Tom,
man.
his rating went from he started getting worse at NC State. He went from a 147 quarterback rating to a 127 his junior year.
Tell me this, man. Tell me this. Since Phillip Rivers, what SC quarterback been good?
No, but listen to what I'm saying. It'd be different if he just went up to 160. He went from a 127 quarterback rating to 190.
Man, listen, bro. I understand that what you saying, but the line got better. That's what you not understanding. NC State don't have a good line, man. They never did.
No, but the year
They
before, look, his sophomore year, his rating was a 147. So I'm saying it's not like he stayed on par. He started to regress. He went
my
from
thing.
11 interceptions his sophomore year to 14 his junior year. When he went to Wisconsin, guess what happened? 4 interceptions.
But he had one his freshman year.
He only played 11 games. He
So
only threw the ball.
go what?
He played 14, so we giving him a couple more. But his quarterback rating is not even close. It wasn't like his freshman year he was close to 190. He was
My
133.
thing, my thing is he went to a tougher conference. That's what he did. That
And
was his whole.
he went to a tougher conference and got better. That's my point. Wisconsin prepares you for that next level. His percentage went to a 72 completion rate.
I answer this question. Besides him, besides him, what other quarterback from
But but this
Wisconsin?
but this is my point. He's the
How
s- he's the smartest one because everybody has to start somewhere. You need some level of talent. But if you go with some level of talent, they gonna take that, hone that, and prepare you for that next level. If you go to O State, all you gonna do is do what you comfortable doing. They're not gonna put you in those situations.
but
This
that's Myers' system, man. That was Myers' system. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's his system on how he doing things.
that's not
Everybody
Myers.
know how. Everybody know that Myers is going to run with his quarterback. Hello? Hello?
Yeah, my thing is why nobody paying up.
Because he don't work on them. He don't work on their passing, man. He don't develop them as passing. He just work on them for for him to win
So if
games.
you
That's
but look, if you're a black quarterback, you're not telling the black or you talking to one, you're not telling them to go to Wisconsin. That's the perfect place for you to develop. Look at Russell Wilson. Because they don't even have one. They don't have a Russell Wilson.
I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm gonna tell you. Yeah, I'm gonna tell him to go to Wisconsin
Oh look,
because
somebody look in the comments. Black quarterbacks usually don't succeed in the NFL. That's just true. But my point is because they go to systems like Ohio State where they stay in their comfort zone. They play the same way they played in high school.
that
And
ain't true. What you just
if you went to a school like Wisconsin, where you got a pro style offense, you're gonna balance the pass and the run. You gotta be more patient. You can't just run outside that pocket. You gotta run the system. You'll be better prepared for the next level instead of just doing what you. Oh, it breaks down. You can run if you don't hit your first target, and you got all of this talent around you. Go to Wisconsin, where the talent level is medium level, instead of going to O State, where you
man,
got top notch
Wisconsin
receivers,
don't even
top notch
recruit
running
black
back.
quarterbacks, man. How you gonna say that? They don't even recruit black quarterbacks, man.
I don't think that. I think they just know
I'm on the
they got
same.
that label on them. Exactly what you put. Hold on. Sports fan all day saying Justin Fields equal Jamarcus Russell. How you feel about that, Tom? Do it in the comment.
You say he equal to Marcus Russell?
Yeah, he's saying Justin Fields gonna be the Jamarcus Russell.
I doubt that. The two different games. Jamarcus Russell was a passing, a pocket pass quarterback, and plus he, and plus, and plus he, and plus, Jamarcus Russell couldn't run. He had a stronger arm. You know what I'm
He could
saying
throw.
and all
He could
that.
throw. He could throw 60 yards on one knee.
Yeah, that ain't that. No, I don't agree with that.
No, he did it when he was doing the combine. He could throw 50, 60 yards on one knee.
No, I'm talking about. I'm talking about. They not the same type of players. Marcus Russell was slow as dirt, and his only reason why his and only reason why he didn't pan out is because of the simple fact that he got on drugs, and then Oakland didn't even provide him with a line to protect him.
Oh, so you think Jamarcus Russell was better than he actually showed in the league? You think
Yeah,
Oakland messed him up?
yeah, he could have been better, man. See, a
Come
lot
on,
of
he ain't
time,
had no work ethic.
didn't I say he was on drugs? He got that check and he got on drugs, sipping lean. That's what I'm
So,
trying to tell you.
so look, you guaranteeing that Fields will be the guy because they messed up on Joe Burrow. Because we seen, and that's another example. You leave O State, you go to a solid organization with some balance, more pro style offense.
No, Joe Burrow didn't want to listen. Joe Burrow thought Haskins was going. Joe Burrow thought Haskins was really going to stay for about 2 3 years, and he didn't want to sit down. If only he would have probably even stayed if Haskins would have left that next year. Like I said, going back, JT Barrett messed up all the quarterbacks. That's why they transferred out.
Why you keep saying that? You keep saying JT Barrett messed up all the quarterbacks. If I
He
have
did.
my memory do me right. JT Barrett got injured, and a young freshman or a young guy came in and won a championship.
Okay, but listen to this though. He won a championship. Why did you leave for the pros, bro? You should listen. He stayed 6 years. They were in 6 years. You put all the numbers up, man. Come on, man. And you ain't go to the league. Y'all was contenders each year.
Hold on,
Man, come
dude
on,
in the com,
man.
dude, dude in the comments say, but to be dead honest, he don't trust O State quarterbacks no more ever since the Redskins selected Dwayne Haskins and he turned out to be garbage. I don't want us to draft another quarterback from OSU, and that's what I'm saying. Now, sports fan, Had some of them same quarterbacks went to Wisconsin with a pro style offense, would you be more comfortable with them playing for the Washington football team? That's all I'm saying. I mean, look in the comments. They talking to you. This ain't just me saying this.
I can't see the. Hold on. I need to look at the comments. Man, listen, man. First off, you can't expect every quarterback to come in the league and just have a big impact. Some quarterbacks have to develop. It's a different speed. It's a different league, man. People don't understand that. That man is not. He only had one bad game, and really wasn't a bad game when he threw 3 picks, man, and 2 touchdowns. That man, listen, when they drafted him, they said, "Oh, we're gonna be patient. This gonna be our guy." You're not putting no weapons around him. Who did Washington sign in the offseason? You gave up your best lineman. He gone. You traded off with receivers, with weapons. You got rid of Adrian Peterson. You need them veteran presence around you to make this young guy get confident. Everybody don't come off like Peyton Manning or Tom Brady and stuff like
RG3.
that. Yeah, like everyone don't do that.
I so do you know Allen and Rivera already had a relationship prior to. Look in the comments.
I
The
don't
people
know.
telling you what's going on. They saying they agree with what I'm talking about. But Rivera and Allen already had a relationship.
I know that. And what he do last year? He started last year. He didn't do nothing. That's my thing.
He might have a better understanding of the offense. If the athleticism break down, he can
Let me
go to read 2, 3, 4.
can I say that Haskins was under Urban Myers, right?
Right.
What's Urban? First off, Haskins didn't even fit Urban
Well,
Meyer's scheme. That's for real.
hold on.
Because of
I'm about to mute up real quick. Carry the show real quick. I gotta just hold on. But keep going. Keep going on your point.
Haskins played for Urban Myers up in Urban Myers. Didn't never fit his scheme because he's a pocket passer. Urban Myers don't do good with pocket pass quarterbacks. He like running first quarterback. So the thing is, his development didn't come well, and plus you thinking he only had 1 year of college football, no preseason, no training camp because of this pandemic, man. So how can you call him a scrub if he never got the chance to get the feel of jail with his teammates? You can't call him no scrub like that, man. This dude, you
I'm
can't call it.
Oh, he calling them Trashkins. He doubling down. He say Trashkins suck. Now, sports fan, do you think Haskins can develop? Because I don't think Haskins is as bad as those other Ohio State quarterbacks. I think he just wasn't properly developed. And at O State, your quarterback is not going to develop. Defensive guy, he can develop. Running back, he gonna be decent. A quarterback, that's the place where he said we will probably end up trading Trashkins to the Patriots this offseason.
I hope so. I agree with you. I hope so. Because of the simple fact, black quarterbacks do not do well in Washington, man. They play black quarterback, man.
Come on, man. Come on. Listen, RG3 messed up because he lost his team. He was too close to the owner. He didn't. I maybe in the past I agree with that, but I'm saying in this new day, I don't think they treated RG3 unfairly. I just think RG3 he got too close to the owner, and the rest of the team didn't like that, so they couldn't keep him because he lost the locker room.
Let me say this. How did you do Jason Campbell? How did you do Doug Williams who won you the Super Bowl? 1980, what's that, 88, 89? Won you the Super Bowl. Dude couldn't even get a job next year. Please tell me. Look at the recurring events of black quarterbacks in Washington for the Washington Redskins. Come on, also trade. I would ask for a trade because I wouldn't even want to be there because of the simple fact is they just gonna play. They threw him in the fire, all this other stuff, man.
He said he don't see him getting better anytime soon. I don't know. Depending on where he go, he might lose all his confidence after that. But
Hey, a sports fan all day, man. Answer this question, bro. Other than Terry McClurkin, who else he got to make him better? Because a receiver can make a quarterback better, just like a quarterback can make a receiver better.
we
What
seeing that with
line do we?
Michael Thomas and Drew Brees right now.
Come on, man. Answer that question for me. Who do we got? When you throwing it to one dude all day, he don't have who. Answer this question. Who did Washington get? You don't see that they doing nothing but in rebuild mode. They got Chase Young for their defensive line. Cool. Good pickup. But come on, what weapons did you get him? Who did you
What
get him?
What's your prediction for Kyle Allen?
Man, he about to get his ass whooped. That's what it's about to be.
Who they playing this week?
The
Who is first
Rams.
game?
Rams, they gonna get blowed out. Bet you.
What score? What you predicting the score?
31-7.
So you giving them a touchdown?
I give him a touchdown off Terry McClurkin. Other than that, 3 picks. Alex Smith gonna replace him.
No, yeah, I think Alex Smith should be starting. I don't know why I think Alex Smith's still one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. I
How?
think
He
because
lose
he's not,
he lose
he
his job everywhere he go.
he the white Tyrod Taylor. He's not gonna blow you away, but he know how to keep you in the game and he can win games. He say, "What the hell does receivers and tight ends have to do with him overthrowing the receivers and tight ends and running backs out of the backfield?" Now, this is a Washington football team fan right here. If you
What you talking about? It don't got nothing to do with him, man. Everybody overthrow the ball, man. What I'm telling you is this, man. Listen, man, because listen, sports fan all day. Listen, man. If you got a young quarterback, man, a young quarterback, and to build his confidence up, you have to have veteran players around him, man, to help him. This is a team game. So you helping his confidence up. If you got somebody like, let's say, let me give an
Michael
example real quick.
Thomas,
Yeah, like Michael
uh,
Thomas,
or
like
or
like
or Kyler Murray with Larry Fitzgerald.
exactly. And now you see what they doing. That next year they got the DeAndre Hopkins
Hopkins.
and all that, so they can build around him, give him more confidence and everything, man. That's the thing. Get him better targets. That's a young team. So you need veterans around you, man. What is you talking about?
Sports fan all day. If you want to come in, just let me know. I'll drop the link. But so overall, the point is, should black quarterbacks going forward, if they want to be great in the NFL, should they go to Wisconsin or
Yeah.
should they go to Ohio State?
And I'm gonna tell you like this: Ryan Day is our coach now, and we gonna win a championship this year. He say you obviously didn't watch last week game versus the Ravens because he overthrowing everybody that was open. Okay, he you say he threw everybody that was open. Okay, so you telling me he played? Pull up his stats from last year, Harry, from last game against the Ravens, because I
Hold
could
on.
have sworn he threw for over 300 touchdowns, no interceptions.
Hold on. I'm pulling it up now. Uh, Dwayne Haskins. If you want to come in sports all day, just say yes in the comments. So I drop the link so you can get time give him this work. We're giving him this work.
He can't
Giving
tell
him
me
work.
nothing. He can't tell me nothing because of the simple fact is you act like this guy because you overthrowing a receiver. That's
He
playing
threw
bad.
He threw the score was 31-17.
Two
He was thir-
touchdowns.
he was 32 of 45. That's a 71% completion percentage. Average 7 yards per play. Um, hold on. Stats.
And I know he threw for about 330, 34, if I'm not mistaken.
Hold on. Overview versus Baltimore. He threw for 314, no touchdowns. Sacked 3 times. A QBR of 31.5.
Man, this dude, man, saying that he was dumping the ball. It don't matter what he was doing. He was getting yards off of it. So you telling me that was a bad game? He's completed 70% of his passes. He got to go off with the play, the coach calling the play.
He ran for a touchdown for 3 yards too.
Let
Let me
him
see.
in, man. Let him in. Let him in.
Hold on. Hold on. I'm about to drop the link. Hit that link. Sports fan all day say about come get you to work.
He said he can't throw. You talking about a dude that threw for over 5,000 yards and 50 touchdowns. How can he can't throw, man?
Sports fan, click that link. Hop in.
He crazy, man. You seen this man? Hey, this man had one of the strongest arms in the combine. Come on, man.
He threw 3 picks against Cleveland.
And that was his best
56.
work. And he gave
That's
Cleveland that work. And that was for the Browns.
he really not. He really ain't threw no picks outside of that game though.
Exactly, man. He not playing bad.
I think Washington might look now. I had him out the league in 2 to 3 years, but I think Washington should have gave him a little bit more time, or put Alex Smith in, let him develop behind Alex Smith like Mahomes, and then bring him back next year after he, just get him comfortable in the huddle. Hold on, sports fan all day. Tom. Uh oh, sports
What do
fan
you
all
want to
day.
talk
You
about?
you in the building? We talking about Washington football team, Dwayne Haskins, Ohio State developing versus
Hold on.
Wisconsin developing.
Hey, what's your name? What's your name, my man?
What?
Hello? What's your
Can't.
name, my man? He
Sports
breaking
fan
up.
all day. Just let them know. Just let them know how you feel about all that's going on right now.
That Trashkins deserve to be benched. That's what I think about it.
How long you been rooting for the Redskins or the
Like
Washington football team?
4.5 years.
4 and a
Four and a
half.
half years. Four and a,
Now
and how
now
long you
did
been watching football?
M Gabriella. Yo, what's going on, M Gabriella? She say let me know. Who is that? I don't
Hey,
know.
so how long you been watching football, family?
About 4.5 years, like I said.
Now, do you like Kyle Allen replacing Haskins, or do you think y'all gonna do better with with Haskins? With Kyle Allen, or
Yeah, I think we're gonna do better with him.
who you like between Alex Smith and Haskins?
Alex
If you
Smith.
Alex Smith, that's what I thought. That's what I
But if I
thought.
had to pick
Hey,
over,
tell me, hey, sports fan all day. Tell me, you've been watching football for 4 years, right?
yeah,
So I understand you ain't got too much knowledge of the game. I don't know how old you is or whatever. But the thing is, man, my thing is this: when you have a young quarterback and he just come out of college, right? This guy only was a starter
yeah,
for one year starting, set records in college. Anybody that played football, because I played football on different levels, high school, community league, all that other stuff. See, the thing is, the game is faster on each level. You're not gonna. It's fast. College is more faster than high school. Pros is more faster than college. So the things that you do in college, you can't do in the pros. So some quarterbacks don't come out victorious or coming out with hype and all this other stuff because of the
Everybody,
simple fact because as I said, they got to develop. They still got to develop. Tom Brady was a bum in college, and he didn't start. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying, he developed Bickers. They developed him, put some nice weapons around him, and look at him now. He one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. Same with Brett Favre. Same with Aaron Rodgers. You got to put pieces around your quarterback, man, because this is a quarterback league, man. He never had a bad game until he threw them 3 picks against the Browns. And what he was doing was staring down his receivers. That's his problem. You can't do that in the
Yeah,
pro.
yeah, that his accuracy and his footwork, those are his problems.
But you can improve on that, man. That's what the thing. Bernie Kosar, I don't even know if you even know him, who he is. Bernie Kosar had terrible footwork. But you got to improve, man. He got to improve a lot of shit like that, man. He can improve on his accuracy. He have a strong arm. But how can he do anything if you not putting weapons around him? Washington didn't pick up nobody. They didn't make no trades. They playing for a top pick. That's what they playing for. You got to give a person to fail in order to succeed, man. That's what I'm saying. If this gonna be your franchise quarterback, he your first round pick. Stick with it. Get him some weapons. Get him some confidence. Receivers can help young quarterbacks get confidence. They didn't pick up nobody. He only got one target, Terry McClurkin. So you can't call him trash because he didn't have no training camp, no preseason to help him, you know what I'm saying, get going. People didn't even think we was gonna have a season this year. So my thing is this, man. Like this, you gotta give a young brother a chance, man. Just like Cleveland, we giving Baker Mayfield a chance. Give that young brother a chance because he can make a big jump. You never know.
so you out of all these weapons, you don't like Antonio Gibson? You don't like Antonio Gibson at all time? And shout
No,
out, we got Bill in the booth, and shout out M Gabriella in the comments. Uh, you don't
come
like
on,
Steve
My
man.
phone's
Sims
about
Jr.?
to die. So if I leave, it's my phone dying. My phone's about to die.
All right, man. We appreciate you tuning in. Overall, just the final point,
Yeah, but
just to put the topping on this subject.
thank
If you want to be successful at the next level, make sure the school you're going to
seriously.
has a pro style office. My choice would be Wisconsin. It definitely wouldn't be Ohio State. I think in football and basketball, Ohio State can learn a lot from Wisconsin's development process. They just can't get these top black stars because people view Wisconsin, oh, this white place and stuff like that. But if they tune into Milwaukee's hip hop scene, I think then they would be more attracted to going to a school like Wisconsin. But Wisconsin, I want them to develop their recruitment. They need to get in Milwaukee and start touching the people. And if they touch the people in Milwaukee, I think they can attract a lot
I
more
know
high
Dawn
people
was
like
outside. But it's
but we'll be back for the next topic. We talking basketball and boxing next. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in right now. Bill, click the next link we about to send over. Shout out sports fan all day. If you want to tune in, you like boxing. We talking Javante Davis versus Leo Santa Cruz next. We talking LeBron James in the finals, and we talking Errol Spence, Danny Garcia in December.